On today's episode of Homeworthy, we're heading to Fort Worth, Texas to visit the enchanting holiday home of interior designer Trish Sheats. With over 25 years of experience in high-end residential design, Trish is known for her timeless style and love of understated elegance. This holiday season, she's taken her design talents to a new level, transforming her traditional home into a festive winter wonderland filled with warmth and color. Trish's holiday decor is a true celebration of the season, blending cherished family heirlooms with playful fabrics, bold patterns, and vibrant colors. Every room is a feast for the eyes, from exquisitely dressed Christmas trees to carefully styled mantels and festive floral arrangements. Her holiday decor perfectly balances nostalgia with sophisticated flair. Enjoy!
Hi, Homeworthy. I'm Trish. Welcome to my home in Fort Worth.
This holiday season, get ready to unwrap the most magnificent holiday homes with Homeworthy's 25 Days of Christmas. For the month of December, we'll take you inside the most heartwarming houses, decked out for the holidays in true festive fashion. From twinkling lights and elegantly trimmed trees to sparkling ornaments and cozy holiday charm, these homes capture the warmth, wonder, and beauty that make this season so special. So join us as Homeworthy celebrates 25 Days of Christmas. The magic starts now.
Raise your glass. Cheers! Merry Christmas! Happy holidays!
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi, I'm Trish Sheats, and I'm an interior designer. We're in Fort Worth, Texas. I live in an old neighborhood called Park Hill, right next to TCU, and we live in a traditional home. For my house, my overall style is definitely more traditional, but I like a little bit of unexpected things in it as well. I am not afraid of color at all. In this house, when we moved in, one of the things I wanted to do was have it, because it's a little bit smaller home, was have a whole lot of color and just have fun with the space and pack it all in. I absolutely love Christmas, and so we have put several trees around the house. I've decorated with all kinds of flowers, and we're ready to have a party at our house tonight. Welcome to my home. This is my entry. So this is the first room that you'll see when you walk into the house. I decorated the stairwell pretty simply because I think it was just elegant and simple to have the bows and the white lights with the drippy garland. I'm a traditional home, so we have the dining room on my left and the living room on my right. Come on this way. So before we get started, I'm going to introduce you to Gabby. This is our German short hair pointer, Gabby. So you'll see her in and out of a lot of the pictures, I think. So here's my Christmas tree. And for years, we have had such a fun time. I've collected the ornaments. A lot of them are Radco, but it's pretty much all glass ornaments on this tree. And then some fun little extra things. This is one of my very favorites. It's a little Christmas tree that looks like a gingerbread cookie. I think it's real cute. It's a Christopher Radco. And then I always love all the different little Santas that are so beautiful. One of my sons loved giraffes when he was little. So we have giraffes. I have little candy canes. You can see there's a Gabby right there. And then sweet treats are on it. And the boys, whenever we traveled somewhere like to London, we would pick up an ornament. So we would always pick up ornaments from wherever we go and then add them to our tree the next year. On this table, I have my collection of German Christmas carousels. They're so fun, and if you light the little candles below it, it'll make the little carousel go around and you get to see all the little people. if it works right. These are a little collection that my mother had, and then I have had friends give them to me, and I think they're real special. So I want to tell you that throughout my house, you'll see I have collections of things, and that's because I'll find a few things that I really love, and then I just, over the years, add to the collections because I think that's really fun. This is my mantle. We just repainted it because I thought it'd be fun to be green at Christmas time, and with lots of colors, and then everybody in our family, including our new daughter-in-law, has a stocking because we just got a new daughter-in-law 2 weeks ago. So I added just some greenery and some tiny little sparkly pine cones, and I just thought it'd be fun to throw a bunch of cute little colored ornaments on there just to give a pop of color throughout the room that matches the pinks and greens and blues that we have throughout, and red, throughout the house for Christmas. These are kind of fun. These are some old French stools that I had a real pretty cotton and tout fabric put on. And this is what I was talking about, how sometimes I like to put a little, it's not real edgy, but just a little bit of fun to the room. The coffee table is a Dennis and Lean coffee table that I love. And then I just have a lot of little collections of stuff. These little brass deer I think are pretty special. And of course, a good candle, a Christmas candle, is always fun. I love these little trees. I found one of them several years ago, and the other one my mother gave to me. They're just special, made out of clay. And then, of course, we have to have cookies for Santa. And then the other thing I think is really fun, if you have a bowl and you don't know what to do with it, you can throw pine cones or some cute little ornaments and then some snow in there, or all of it together if you want to. And I always think that that makes a cute little extra detail on a table or side table. This pair of old French chairs is one of the fun things I was talking about, how I like to play with fabrics that are a little more, not as traditional as you might expect on a pair of French chairs like this. This is a Brunswick and Fee fabric, and it's a cut velvet that I think is beautiful in these greens. But you can look at it closely and see that it's got a beautiful cut velvet strié on it. This is another collection I have, my nutcrackers. Years ago, I danced, and so I was in the Nutcracker, and this was the first Nutcracker I was ever given. It was the year that I was in the Nutcracker, so that is fun, and it started my little special Nutcracker collection. In this corner, we have a very special desk to me. It was my grandmother's Sue's, and I absolutely love it. It was one of the things that I was given that was hers. I've paired it with all these fun little glass trees that I've collected over the years that pick up all the colors in the room from the sofas and the chairs. I'd love to show you my den. Follow me. Welcome to the den. We love to hang out in this room, read a book, play a game, or just visit. You may recognize some of the furniture and fabrics in this room because they are the chairs and the sofa from Kips Bay this year. Welcome to this corner where we have our bar. I have it all decked out for Christmas, and I have some painted champagne bottles, which, by the way, if you don't have a Christmas present and you need one for a friend, it's always a fun gift, and people love them. And with champagne, one of my favorite drinks would be a French 76, which, you can make in your cute little Christmas cups, but this is a fun fact if you don't know. A French 76 is made with vodka, whereas a French 75 is made with gin. So that's a fun little thing for you to know. Cheers. Coming this way, I have some more little nutcrackers. These are special because all three of my sons played baseball, and my oldest son played baseball in college. This is actually the color of the first team that he played for in college. This is the team of the second one he played for in college, and they all three played for a high school team that had, these same colors. So that's kind of what those little special nutcrackers are all about. If you come around here, we've got a special grandfather clock that was in my husband's family. It's special to him, and me, of course, too. And then our cute little mantle. My wallpaper is a Brunswick and Fee that I love. I think it's so precious with all the little Japanese lanterns. And I just did a real simple little mantle around this fireplace where you can sit, and it's really cozy. And then I have the tree in this room, which is a flocked tree, which I absolutely love flocked trees. I feel like they show off the ornaments, and they sparkle, and they just make me happy. So this coffee table is an old coffee table that I found in New Orleans. I love to go to New Orleans to shop, and it fits perfectly in this room, so I love it. This is a cute little gumdrop tree that our family has always decorated with gumdrops. Some years it's just red and green, and then some years it's all colored. My sister-in-law gave those to us one year for Christmas, and it's one of my favorite little ornaments. The thing I love the most about my home is when it's full of my family and we're just hanging out having a great time. I love our house because it's very cozy and we can pack them all into the room together and have a great time. Now I'm going to take you into my kitchen. Follow me. So welcome to my breakfast table. I just kind of set it with fun, again, bright colors and flowers, little bows with mistletoe on the back of the chairs just to make them feel special, and little gifts on your plate. If you come over here, I have a Majolica collection, which is actually quite large. I've collected it for a really long time, and I just think they're fun and beautiful. And I just collect the leaf pattern. And then this little guy is really fun. He is actually a woman in New York City who is from France, painted him, and she has a whole little collection, but she only does a few every year. My sister gave this to me. And then these are some cute little, again, from New York City, from a cute little store there. And then welcome to my snow village. Our snow village is a really fun family tradition. My mother-in-law had snow village with my husband and his sister when they were little, and when she passed away, we inherited it. And we opened up several of the boxes, and quite a few of them were broken, but we decided what we wanted to do is every year the boys would put together the snow village with my husband Mo, and then they would go pick out one or two additional little houses in this collection. And so it's kind of gotten to where it's grown over the years a lot, but they have a whole lot of fun putting it all together. And you'll see they're fun things. Since we have 3 sons, of course you're going to have a school and a post office and ice cream shop, church, a place to get cowboy boots, see Santa, and then there's a fishing, of course, because my boys love to hunt and fish. This is their little fishing bait shop. And the Christmas tree place that sells Christmas trees. You've got your firehouse, and then of course your train station. Over here I have some little Czech rhinestone trees that I've collected that I think are so precious, and they just sparkle and they make me happy. The brackets came from my room from Kips Bay. They're made out of plaster and then were painted from Kashi plaster. But I think they sparkle real cute with the trees on them. So again, I added some little details to the back of the bar stools just to be a little different. It's a little sparkly tree versus the mistletoe. The last thing I want to show you is this little frame piece right here. This is from when I was a little girl, and in church they had us do a little drawing, a little Christmas drawing. If everyone in my Christmas Sunday school class did. And they chose mine to be the front of the Christmas program that year. I started out in college and I studied interior design at the University of Texas in Austin. And I came out of school and worked for Sherry Hayslip doing high-end residential, which is where I found my love for residential. I started my own business about 4 years later and have continued to work as an interior designer since then. I primarily do large builds and remodels, and I love all the details. I'm really into all the little details about every single thing, whether it's the trims or the monograms or all the things that make it actually become a home. Now I'm going to take you into my dining room. Welcome to my dining room, where we're gonna have a fun dinner party tonight. I had a lot of fun decorating this table, and I always love doing all the flowers and making the table really special so that when your guests arrive or your family to have dinner, that they know that you've put a lot of thought into it and that they're excited to be here and that you're excited to have them. I have this beautiful green heron china, and then the napkins were done by a friend of mine here that has an embroidery service, Kendall Geldard. The wine glasses were my grandmother's, And then I have Francis the First is my silver pattern. I think it's fun to just pile it on the table with all the things that you could think of that would be like little sweet treats and pine cones. And I put a little bit of, it's not real, fake greenery in there from the trees and snow. And then of course oranges, because I think oranges, you can even put cloves in the oranges if you wanted to and make them special. One year we had a whole bowl of cloves and oranges, and the guests got to decorate them when they got here, and that's kind of really fun too, an idea. Anyway, we're gonna have a fun dinner party tonight. We're gonna cook some tenderloin and some twice baked potatoes, some asparagus, and I have a fun salad that I'm gonna do, and then of course dessert always. And on this table, I had some hot tea or hot chocolate if you wanted some, or of course if you want a little slice of cake, I'll get that for you. And this beautiful little coffee cake, it's always good. And then this beautiful table is one that I found in New Orleans from one of my favorite shops there. This chandelier is just perfect for my dining room. I love it. These little glass starbursts are so precious, and I just added them to the chandelier for a little extra festive charm. This little tinsel tree is I just decided to put it up in the corner and add some bright, fun colors to it. If you want a little extra Christmas tree and have energy and want to add a little extra special charm to a corner, you can easily order it and then just pop it in a little pot that you have and add extra ornaments to it to have color in a room. The holidays mean to me a time of getting together with family and friends, but really heavy on the family for me, because we have 3 boys, my husband and I have 3 sons, and now we have 3 daughter-in-laws, and my mother and father live in town here, as well as my sister and my brother and their families. So we have a great time all being together, and we will be here on Christmas Eve. I'm serving dinner. It's my father's birthday, and so that's always a really fun time and day for us, as well as Christmas Day, of course, too.
Thanks for watching. Go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content and shopping guides.